Aloha and annyeonghaseyo. Welcome to Fly Guys. In this episode, we'll take a look at Alaska Air Group's new nonstop service between Seattle and Seoul on Hawaiian Airlines' Boeing 787-9 Leihoku business class suites. This trip began with a flight from Atlanta to Seattle in Alaska Airlines' 737-9 MAX First Class, followed by a visit to the Alaska Airlines Lounge in Seattle's North Satellite Terminal, where Alaska Airlines was hosting an event to celebrate its new service to Seoul, featuring cast member Andrew Choi from the wildly popular K-pop Demon Hunters film. You can check out the reviews of both on our channel, and I'll also link them in the description. When I approached the boarding gate, I noticed another event set up for the waiting passengers. I think I missed most of the presentation that happened there, but Andrew Choi also came down from the lounge to greet everyone departing on my flight before boarding began. I have to say, I was impressed by Alaska Airlines' efforts to drum up excitement for this newly launched route. It almost felt like an inaugural flight celebration and definitely got passengers excited for the flight ahead.
It's with so much honor that I bring to you the man of the hour. From Alaska Airlines to you all here traveling to Seoul, South Korea today, please welcome Genu Andrew Choi.
Thank you so much, everybody. It's such a pleasure to be here on behalf of Alaska Airlines. I just want to thank the entire Alaska team for welcoming me to Seattle. It's been such an amazing couple of days here. And I just wanted to, we came here because we wanted to just wish all of the passengers flying to Seoul today for a safe and comfortable flight to Seoul. And thank you just so much for being here. We appreciate it. And thank you to the fans who've shown us so much love and support. This film wouldn't be what it is today without you, so thank you so much.
Boarding started around an hour before our departure time of 2:55 p.m. Flight time is estimated to be 11 hours and 40 minutes, and our ETA to Seoul's Incheon Airport is at 6:35 p.m. the following day. My first impressions of the business class cabin were very positive. It felt airy and bright, and the use of muted colors gave it a clean yet sophisticated look, though it lacked some Hawaiian personality. But a few minutes after boarding, I noticed that the mood lighting was turned on, and it definitely gave the cabin much more of a vibe. Fly Guy Matt actually took the same flight a few weeks later and experienced what the airline likely intended the boarding experience to be, complete with mood lighting and audible boarding music. Welcome to Seat 7A. Seat 7A is one of 34 enclosed, fully lie-flat Leihoku business class seats spread across in a 1-2-1 configuration. The seats are not staggered, so all of them have the same layout, with the console located by the window and the actual seat closer to the aisle. The seat design offers great privacy even with the door stowed, but it also makes it feel a bit cramped at times. I like the overall look of the seat. The cabin's muted color palette carries through nicely, anchored by Hawaiian Airlines' signature seat colors, and finished off with some nice wood accents. The seat console includes a reading light and a personal lamp, which I'll demonstrate later. There's also a wireless charging slot, a personal mirror, and a stowage bin where the headphones are stored and plugged in. Unfortunately, this is also the only secure storage space at your seat for any loose items you may want to keep easily accessible during the flight, such as the bottle of water provided for each passenger. Below that, you'll find a couple of power ports, the entertainment system controller, a side table / armrest, the seat controls, and a smaller drink tray. In front is an 18-inch high-definition touchscreen monitor, the tray table, and the footwell that forms part of the bed when the seat is in a lie-flat position. I'll have more of these features later on in the flight. Finally, to the side of the screen is a literature pocket which held a safety information card and the airline's in-flight magazine Hana-Ho. Upon boarding, you'll see the following waiting at your seat: the bedding, a pair of slippers, the amenity kit, and the menu. The cabin crew offered passengers a pre-departure drink, and I got what I believe is one of the airline's signature drinks called Pog Juice, which stands for passion fruit, orange, and guava. Surprisingly, even with all of the hubbub, doors were closed and we pushed back on time. Hawaiian safety video is pretty cool, showing Hawaii's rich culture and amazing topography. If you want to watch the whole thing, let me know and I can post it separately. As soon as we reached cruising altitude, the cabin crew dimmed the cabin windows and began the meal service. I thought that was pretty odd, almost like they were rushing the service to get everyone to sleep right away. But it makes sense. It's an 11-hour flight and we'll be arriving in Seoul at dusk. It's my fault that I can't sleep on flights. Thankfully though, they did not lock the window controls, so I was able to keep mine fairly transparent. The cabin crew asked for food orders prior to takeoff. I had pre-ordered my meal, choosing the Hawaiian Fusion menu, which consisted of braised short rib and roasted vegetables. They also offered Korean and vegetarian options. The menu also included the pre-landing meal options, a list of amenities passengers could request during the flight, and the list of drinks at the back. While waiting for the service to resume, I took the opportunity to film a few more shots of the seat features. Here's a closer look at the reading light and the personal lamp, which had 3 preset brightness settings. After a long 35 minutes after setting my tray table, the crew finally served drinks and a small bowl of Mauna Loa macadamia nuts. It was then followed by a panzanella salad with balsamic dressing and roasted shrimp with mango salsa, which was all served on one tray with a very cute salt and pepper packet. Anyway, the starters were solid, and I really liked the mango salsa that accompanied the shrimp. After the starters were cleared, I was served my main dish, which was a braised short rib with wasabi sour cream, roasted vegetables, and sweet Okinawan potatoes. The dish was great, simple yet flavorful, and that meat was very tender. To cap the meal service, the crew rolled down a dessert cart offering passengers a choice between a small cheese plate and a pear-filled chocolate mousse dome, along with coffee, tea, or liquor. Although the meal was great in terms of flavor, quantity, and presentation, the whole meal service took almost 2 hours, from when they set my tray with a placemat to when they cleared the dessert plates. So much for thinking they were rushing passengers to sleep. Anyway, I didn't mind. I now had about only 9 hours left to find something to do on this flight. As always, it's time for the lavatory clips right after the meal service. The lavatory was a decent size, clean, and it was stocked with low-leaf toiletries, along with some fresh orchid flowers. Speaking of toiletries, let's take a look at the Amenity Kit. By default, the canvas bag only includes a dental kit and a pen. Later on, the cabin crew came around offering passengers any additional amenities they might need for the flight. So in the interest of this vlog, I asked if I could get one of everything. So in addition to the dental kit and pen, I also got a Loli'i branded lotion, hydrating mist, and lip balm. And then there were also socks, an eye shade, and tissues. After things have settled down for the meal service, the crew went around the cabin and closed everyone's doors one by one. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I've only flown one other business class seat with a door, which was on Japan Airlines' new A350, but I don't recall the crew proactively closing the doors for all passengers. I suppose it's fine though. Just as I still had some control over my window shade, the crew didn't require us to keep our doors closed while we were in our seats. But the doors were great, and it really does provide a ton of privacy. With the cabin getting dimmer, with passengers relaxing in the privacy of their lie-flat seats, and with the stars coming out, albeit artificial ones on the ceiling, I think it's time to take a look at the different seat positions. There are several preset positions on the seat controls. You can raise or lower the leg rest independently while the seat remains upright. You can select a preset lounge position, which reclines the seat slightly. And finally, you can convert the seat into a fully lie-flat bed. I like that you can sleep fully straight here compared to some business class seats that forces you to sleep at an angle or somewhat curled up. I also like the footwell being comparatively wider than most. Speaking of sleep, Hawaiian Airlines provides business class passengers with bedding that includes a mattress pad, a pretty substantial pillow, and a blanket from local Hawaiian brand NoHo Home. Since I'm not able to sleep on flights, let's check out Hawaiian Airlines' in-flight entertainment system. You can navigate the IFE using the entertainment controller that can be pulled out from the side console, or you can also directly tap away on the touchscreen. I think it's a combination of the confusing categories and the interface itself that makes navigating the entertainment system pretty challenging. Even while editing this video, I still found myself getting a little confused about where I was in the system, how I got there, or how to go back. It doesn't help that everything is broken down into 3 columns, with arrows, close icons, and labels that don't necessarily match or make things any clearer. Other than that, the content seems pretty robust, from Hawaiian theme shows to new Hollywood releases, TV, music, games, and an interactive flight map. Unfortunately, there is no Wi-Fi on board, but that is something that the airline is currently rolling out throughout their fleet. I'm not sure what it is with me and in-flight entertainment systems, but I just can't seem to get one that runs perfectly. This next screen shows that we are halfway to our destination on the map, yet the mileage counter from departure suggests otherwise. From the end of the first meal service until the pre-landing meal, I don't recall seeing the cabin crew check on passengers very often. I don't even remember being asked if I needed water or anything else. Maybe they did come through the cabin offering snacks and I simply didn't notice, but the only thing I saw was a basket of snacks set out in the galley. With almost an hour and a half left until our destination, I still hadn't been served my pre-landing meal. I'm not sure what the standard is or if there even is one, but this definitely feels like cutting it close. Not everyone can just scarf down their food. With just over an hour left until landing, I finally received my pre-landing meal: Korean noodles with pork and vegetables and black bean sauce. It was also served with wonbok cabbage kimchi, cucumber pickles, a Korean omelette, and fish cake with vegetables. I'm not sure how much being hungry influenced my enjoyment, but yes, it was delicious, especially the pork that was almost candied and somewhat crispy. To round out the meal and to thank each passenger for flying with Hawaiian Airlines, the crew made their way through the cabin and handed out some locally made Hawaiian chocolates. It was a pretty nice touch. Overall, I had a very pleasant experience flying Hawaiian Airlines business class from Seattle to Seoul. Even with the service being a bit inconsistent, the seat and the food were both pretty good. This flight will eventually be taken over by Alaska Airlines, and I imagine much of the Hawaiian touch will change, even if they continue using the same aircraft and, as far as I know, the same seats. In any case, although I haven't flown Delta, Korean Air, or Asiana on the same exact route, and setting aside the current fares which are all over the place, I'm confident that Hawaiian's current service stacks up with the best of them, and I wouldn't hesitate to fly them again. Thank you for watching and safe travels. Please make sure to like and subscribe.